Hello everyone. In this video I am going to show how to create a Jira on Windows 2022 operating system for an on-premises. So this is my on-premises server. I just installed Windows 2022 operating system with the latest patches. Then I installed the Chrome. So first I am going to be download mysql version 8.4. So this Jira I'm going to be use MySQL database backend. So meantime it is going to be download, and then I'm going to be download a Jira for Windows 2022 64-bit version. Then click download. Agree, submit. So I don't have any Jira account. I'm going to be create a Jira account by using my existing Gmail. So I'm going to be set up first, get it for free with Google. I'm going to be give my so my Jira account creation completed successfully. Let it be aside first. um, Now I'm going to be install Jira. I'm installing Jira. I'm running Jira with run as an administrator. Next, I'm keeping the default location. Meantime, I'm going to be set up my Jira account. I'm not familiar with Jira, so I'm going to be click not familiar. Your name of project. This we can modify it later. I just created a name like identity governance access management just for and here actually we can change our plan. So by default this is a 30 days trial and it will be either a premium, so we can convert this billing to basic, which is a free for 10 users with one project. So to change the billing plan or subscriptions, you can go to, once you log in, you can go to the settings. Here you can see the billing. In the billing you can see your Jira account, where you can, this is the plan actually. So 17 USD per month. So manage, we can see here what all are three plans. The first one is free of cost, change plan. So we can see all the three different plans here. The first one is free, and second one is standard, and the third one is the premium. Here we can see all the differences. So if this is for the 10 users, which going to be free of cost, and 2 GB cloud storage we will get, and majorly it going to be work for single project. And this also for the single project, but we can use 50,000 users, and this is for the 50,000 users for unlimited storage with cross projects more than one. So for me, free is good enough. I'm going to be change, keep it premium, or downgrade it to free. I'm going to downgrade it to free. You can downgrade anytime because we are not giving any credit card details here, so we can downgrade anytime. It is not going to be auto detected after 30 days. Okay, fine. Now I want to check what is the status. Yeah, so these are the directories. So Jira installation completed. So now I'm going to be use MySQL database, and host name I'm going to be use localhost, and I'm keeping the name as it is. I'm giving the database name Jira DB, and the credentials I'm going to be give root. So there is no database. So in this server, so first I'm going to be install the database. Okay, I'm going to be install server full. So click next and executing. Execute. So once the .NET is completed, then it is going to be start installing all the server workbench shell. So workbench and server is enough to access the Jira or to configure the Jira with MySQL database. So when we saw um, while installing Jira, sorry, um, it got stuck and it is showing for upgrade. So I haven't done anything. I just simply cancelled, and I browse localhost with the 8080 port, which we configured 8080 while installing. So then it loaded. So now we are in the database configuration page in Jira, and simultaneously I am installing MySQL database in this server. In meantime, actually what we can do, we can download. So we can download the connection for MySQL database. Product configuration, next tab. I'm keeping default port 3306. Using a weak password like root. Finish. Next, verify the credential, root, and then check connected. Connection succeeded. Execute. Then finish. So MySQL installation completed, and we can connect it to the MySQL through Workbench. Root is my password, and I save my password in Vault. It connected successfully. Fine. So now I'm going to be test the connection. still there is a no JDBC driver, so that's why it is not connecting. Let's download that JDBC driver and save inside the binary lib. So see, here there is an option connect Jira to databases, so we are using mysql connection. So we don't need to do any, just we need connector. So I'm going to download connector, platform dependent, and I'm going to download the connector. So I'm using a 9.2.0 connector. Once it is downloaded, we can extract. Then we can copy this, go to this PC, C drive, program files where Jira installed, lesson, application data, lib. So I just copied that extracted file from the download. This is the connector. I just copied this jar file and pasted in the lib directory inside the Jira, inside the lib I pasted it. Now I am going to be restart the Jira services. Restart. So once the services are up, we will verify the connection state. Now it is loading. So once it load the database configuration page, we'll see. So I provided all the required details like MySQL, localhost, port number, Jira database root, and I click next. So now it is saying there is unknown database. Jira database is not configured. So now I am going to create a Jira database. Yeah, here I am going to be create database name Jira DB. So I'm going to be execute this command, database created. So again I'm coming here, I'm doing the text connection. Now text completed successfully. So I'm going to be repeating. So the file the connection file which I downloaded and extracted and placed inside the lib. You can see here inside the Atlassian Jira lib directory I placed it. Then after I restarted the services. Okay, now I'm proceeding with the configuration. Click next. Took around 5 minutes time to finish the database setup. I'm just proceeding with the other remaining configuration. Click next. Then here make sure to copy the server ID. So to generate that license for this specific server, we require this ID. If we miss to continue then it won't show. But however, we can load this page again and it will be landing to the same location. So now I copy this server ID and now I am going to our web account. Jira filter with, and you can select the data center version, then give not installed, and server ID we can place here and generate license. So now it generated the license. We can copy this trial license. So I think we were in the tab. Okay, now we can reload localhost colon 8080 Jira. Next, this is the license file and click next. Showing again an error. We can come here and select Jira for that software data center and place. It's not far, and generate that license file, and this is the license file for the specific version server ID. This is the server ID and this is the license file. To copy everything, so I copied everything, like just I selected Ctrl A and click next. I placed this trial license. This license bind with this specific server. License accepted. We can give full name and email ID. I'm providing my Gmail ID. Then the username we can give anything. This is for the admin privilege. Then click next. That's it. Configuration completed. Now it is loading with the localhost. So this localhost, we can configure the name in the DNS. So whatever the name we can keep for landing page. So I created a user with root. I just logged in with password. Now it is asking configure email. I'm going to do it later, not now. Or we can
So language